We invite you to watch the following video. And as you do, note how some have benefited from the good news.
Fear and war were normal in my home country. I had many questions. Why do young people have to die? Why do my children have to go through this? God did not create us to make war. The priests in my church always said, it is God's will. Being on the run was dreadful. More than once, I thought we were going to die. Eventually, we arrived in Germany, and I was convinced that the priest there could give me some answers. I went to several different churches, but no answers. I kept telling them, I'm looking for something. I don't know what it is, but I didn't find it here with you. Sometimes I thought I was searching for something that no one could give me. One day, a German woman approached me in Arabic. That was amazing for me. I never had a good opinion of Jehovah's Witnesses. I didn't think I could learn anything from her, but I gave her a chance. She gave me logical answers to all of my questions. In my home country, there are multiple religious groups and nationalities who hate and fight each other. But at the meetings of Jehovah's Witnesses, I have seen that all people can live in peace with each other if they get to know our Father in heaven. He gives love and peace. At last, I found what I had been looking for.
Again, we're watching a talk by William Turner, a helper to the service committee. His talk titled Have Faith in the Good News. And the story we've just heard is that of Juliet Gando, a lady who apparently fled an Arab-speaking country where there was war, fled to Germany, approached multiple or several churches, was unsatisfied by the answers given to her by those churches, eventually encountered Jehovah's Witnesses and was satisfied by their answers. And all this really tells me is that if you are desperate enough for answers, any answer will do, even if it's a wrong answer. So we're not being given any examples of compelling arguments given by Jehovah's Witnesses so that we can individually scrutinize those arguments and decide for ourselves whether these make sense. We just have to take it on Juliet's word that her reasons for joining Jehovah's Witnesses are valid, when it looks fairly obvious that this is just a lady with possibly a traumatic background. I mean, we don't know to what extent she was personally impacted by war, but she was certainly escaping a country where there was some degree of fighting, where she was possibly exposed to traumatic experiences. And it also seems she was predisposed to religion. In other words, religious arguments already made sense to her. Frankly, she was a prime candidate for Jehovah's Witnesses. If you're already predisposed to religious arguments, to the idea of there being a creator, and especially if you have some negativity in your history, perhaps things that have left you scarred or traumatized, Jehovah's Witnesses are here to give you all the answers. They're not good answers. They're actually wrong answers on closer inspection. But if you just want any old answers to make you feel better, whether they're correct or not, then yes, Jehovah's Witnesses are the religion for you.